Welcome to KAM's Podcast, where we ignite the flames of leadership and empower the youth to embrace their rightful position of dominance. Our vision is to inspire a new generation of leaders grounded in biblical principles, equipped to conquer the challenges of our time. Through engaging discussions, interviews, and thought-provoking insights, join us as we embark on a journey to empower the youth, harness their strengths, and embrace their calling as leaders. Together, let us pave a way for a future where the principles of dominion, compassion, and righteousness reign supreme. This is our vision. This is our mission. This is Kingdom Ambassadors Movement Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first official episode of our podcast, brought to you by Kingdom Ambassadors Movement. I am your host, Debo Sebela, and I'm with my co-host, Naledi Maseko. How are you this morning, man?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I am fine, man. I'm very excited. This will be long awaiting this episode,
Yes.
about this very platform.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've been aware, but me and the producer over there, we've been talking about this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
We had planned for a podcast, but we did not know because there is not resource, even the platform itself, or how it would happen. But thanks to Kingdom Ambassadors Movement, it is happening because of it. And mainly is the reason why we're here and Kingdom Ambassadors Movement. So when are you feeling about this podcast? Did you see it coming? Did you not see it coming? Kingdom Ambassadors Movement is finally on the roll, né?
Yeah.
And,
Did I see myself behind the mic?
Yeah,
No.
exactly. Yeah, you do so.
No, but we thank God that it's here. I think this is a good platform that Kingdom Ambassadors Movement is creating, and obviously not just for us, but for the youth at large, because we are looking at a bigger picture. And hopefully, years to come, it won't just be our city, but we are planning to go beyond province, the whole country. You understand? So I'm very excited. As we go, I'm hoping to see things that are interesting that will be happening. I'm excited. The guests, and just to see how this whole thing is going to unfold.
So with Kingdom Ambassadors Movement, by the way, shout out to CFF Church for lending us the platform and the studio, to be able to record this.
We are grateful.
We are very grateful for that now. With Kingdom Ambassadors, before we get into it, thank you for this platform. Thank you for the opportunity to Kingdom Ambassadors. It was not just by coincidence this year. Kingdom Ambassadors is going very far.
Thank you for you too for availing yourself.
You too, man. Okay, so Kingdom Ambassadors Movement, man. To you, how did that come about? How did it happen? Did you see yourself? Kingdom Ambassadors Movement, did you see it coming?
You know what? When we first got together, we did not even think of anything huge, because you remember when we first met, it was literally just a lunchinyana, branyana, and we were just talking. And because we come from different backgrounds, but we are currently in the same environment, right? We started talking about church and where we want to see the church go, how we want to see the impact, things that are different that we want to see being implemented. And because we had the same mindset,
exactly.
We felt maybe we should do it ourselves, you understand? Because we can't expect a lot of things to be done, and but we are not doing them ourselves. So we got together, but it was not as big as a podcast. You understand? And even an organization at that.
It had not been an official organization when we met as friends. It was not an official organization.
And then we spoke about the ideas of what we had, specifically for the church. And when we approached our leaders, the whole issue, it appeared that they also had the same vision. So
that's true.
I think more for us, it proved we are in the right direction. And we spoke about it. Who is our chairperson, right?
The official chairperson, the executive chairperson.
And we are here. Long story short, we are here. We spoke about it, and we had the same or similar idea and concept, and finally we are here. And I don't think in a space of a year.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
understand?
that's very true. That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
With me, I saw it like, okay, we were together as friends, as a group of friends, as a brothers in Christ, so and sisters in Christ. So along the way, I saw things getting serious. For a month, okay, we really want to make an impact.
Yeah.
It started with us. We saw Norman. There are strength and resources available to all of us, man. Mamang is a very good speaker. Mamang is a very good motivator. So we're like, you know what? Okay, let's put a set of these skills into action and impacting. So it started with us, Impact the Youth, and we had a plan for the 16th of June for this year, 2024. But you know what? As you said, let's run this by the leadership of church, CFF. But it turns out one of the members of our church, the chairperson herself, had other big plans in terms of impacting the youth. So that's when we met with our chairperson, and from there on I can say, but there was a bit of confusion among us first. Remember, I get in the restaurant like I agree, or okay, when we are going to the meeting, guys, what are we doing? Are we agreeing or joining our movement? Individual. I think
you know what created the confusion more. I think we are just scared to say it. I think majority of us were scared of this whole thing, because Mama Swa had this huge plan. And she put it in front of us and she said, are you out? Because she's doing it anyway.
Yeah, she's doing it anyway.
You understand?
Yeah, I remember.
So I think I personally, I was a bit scared. You understand?
You were hesitant about it.
I was, but with the attitude that everyone you understand, and the faith that each of us had. No, we can do this. You understand? And mostly because we are not even depending on our own strength to do it. We have a person leading us, and over and above, we have God that we are depending on for the whole thing. I mean, the whole gather, the whole meet up here was not something that just happened. You understand? It's not even a coincidence. God literally made ways for us to meet. So I think that also pushed me to say, you know what, just look at how you guys met, just look at where you guys are now. Do you think it's just coincidence?
No, it was not just a coincidence. There were bigger plans for us. But within that meeting, I remember that meeting, they kept asking us over and over, guys, this thing, is it a church thing? It's an independent thing. That was a bit of confusion then. So you know what? Along the way, but I think one of our brothers, I better blatant to guys, we came here to join Kingdom Ambassadors Movement. We came here to join. He was straight up with it. And from there, and I think it made things easier for us, So with Kingdom Ambassadors Movement, there are specific roles that we are playing, the members. But as time goes on and episodes that are coming, we're going to get to know all the members. But for now, we are the host. We are getting to know the host. I am your host, Sebela, and I am the head of marketing and strategy. So, and branding as well. So that is my role within Kingdom Ambassadors Movement. I'm in charge of putting our logo out there, putting our name out there, reaching out, reaching a larger audience, even internationally, globally, hopefully one day. So that is my role within the Kingdom Ambassadors Movement. And for me, this platform given unto me today, I think it was always, I saw it coming for me. For me, it was that thing, you know what, Deboho, you are destined for greater things. You are a very good speaker. You are you can be very motivating. You can be very sensible. So that set of skills, it's gonna have to be on a larger platform. It's gonna have to somehow reach out to people out there. And I think it's very important that this set of skill, this set of encouragement, movement, energy, I'm gonna put it in speaking with the youth. So Kingdom Ambassadors Movement, so give it to Varona. But not to say but what's a certain age, we don't acknowledge them. No, we still acknowledge them. But our center focal,
we can't just overlook them.
Exactly, so but specifically young people, So madam, why not tell us what is your role What are your responsibilities in Kingdom Ambassadors? Where are you hoping Kingdom Ambassadors lead you? Yeah.
Before I get to that, I just want to say that I think you are good for your role too. You know what? Yeah.
Why is that? I had no relation to marketing.
I understand, but you are full of energy and zest, that whatever challenge that you are given, you challenge yourself as well. Well, not to say I will do it. If I don't know how to do it, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So, and I think you're doing a very good job.
Oh man, I'm thankful for that.
Anywho, I am a Secretary General.
Oh, Madam SG.
One title that I'm very scared of. I'll put it out there.
Why is that?
Because you know what? Secretary General and Chairperson are two people that get bombarded a lot.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, when people have to coward, Secretary General and the Chairperson have to, you understand?
Yeah.
But I think this is a great challenge for me, and I think it's something I'm willing to tackle. Given that I've been in organizations before, but I was never in positions. You understand? Okay. I'm very scared of positions. But this one comes with a great responsibility, right? And given the fact that we are dealing with people our age, we are dealing with, it's gonna come with great challenges. You sometimes have to say no. Because of what we believe in as an organization, because of what you believe in as a person, and the principles that we uphold as an organization. I think you have to stand your ground. In fact, this one, you have to stand your ground no matter what position you hold. You understand?
Yeah.
But Secretary General was very scary. But I'm getting there.
Yeah, and remember that title belonged to somebody else. Remember?
Or somebody they'll get to know later.
Belonged to somebody else. So I was like, hey, in my mind, that person
very well, right?
Bro, she's still for SG for me.
She still does it so good that Lina, I literally was like, this person was doing it so well. How am I going to fill such big shoes? But she's been helping me out. She's been of great help, and I'm grateful.
No,
they'll get to know who we're talking about soon.
No, wonderful, man. So Kingdom Ambassadors Movement, we say we are here for impact. We're saying we are here to empower the youth. So what exactly are we doing, Rona, to impact the youth, to make that impact? So I know we have a couple of project that we are running. Currently, there is a matric empowerment program that we are running. So basically, we're going out and reaching out to schools. Firstly, now our reach goes as far as Metsimaholo and Fezile Dabi. So we are busy with those schools. We are focusing on the grade 12. So we are helping them apply. For those who don't have resources to apply, internet, laptops, or whatsoever. Even some of them, we ran into a couple of obstacles. Some of them have not yet had their IDs. So we're also helping out in that space. As far as sporting event, we're going to be having sporting event also. I know Machitako Kasi, they like activities, they like to be busy, Art and entertainment conferences.
Yes.
Guys, when I was passionate to go when I was instruments so well, even those, we're gonna be having those, reaching out, giving them the platform, Some people are very talented out there. It's just a matter of giving them a platform, express, their talents. So for the youth, there are many other things that they're gonna be happening. We're gonna be giving out platform, we're gonna be giving out resources, we're gonna be empowering. Even with regarding jobs or regarding learnerships for specifically, we're also going to be referring a lot of those to the youth. So I think Kingdom Ambassadors Movement, that is where we are heading. That is our motive, building a thriving Metsimaholo. We are reaching out to Metsimaholo, Fezile Dabi, and soon enough, it's going to go all the way to South Africa, guys.
Amen.
And in terms of the t-shirts that you are wearing, so how does one go about getting that t-shirt? I don't know, that T-shirt, you can buy it, but more details will follow up on your screen there. We have our contact WhatsApp, our contacts that you can contact in order to order your T-shirts. As well as we have our social media handles. We have Facebook, we have Instagram. Kindly, if you are comfortable DMing, you can also DM on those pages for more details about getting our T-shirts and getting our materials and so forth. Yeah. Kingdom Ambassadors, Vela, we're hoping for it to go beyond the point it is right now. When in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself in Kingdom Ambassadors movement? Where do you see it? How do you grow it grows?
Well, first of all, I think it's important for us to reach the goals that we currently have, right? So I would like for us the goals that we have within the city. I think it's going to be easier for us to break the barrier, the province, going forth the nearby cities. But most important, I would like to see the influence being very visible, especially in our town. In the next 5 years, I think we should have done a lot by then. I think what KAM is all about is doing what they say they will do. You understand? I think we are trying to move away from just being about all talks, but doing what we are saying we will do.
Putting it into action,
yes.
Putting our
I think by then the organization would have grown. So by then, and obviously the world would have evolved by then. So I would love to see even other young people coming in and working with us, and I would like to see really young people get their jobs and they come and other young people come right now, and they actually take it forth, there's movement that we started, but if we can see the improvement now, I think we will be encouraged to even go further than the walls of Sasolburg.
So that's actually my hope for me. With us, even specifically us, the executive members, I think we're gonna grow into our positions. We're gonna grow into our responsibilities. We're gonna evolve. We're gonna learn a lot of set of skills, how to encourage, how to address, because it comes with a lot of exposure to a crowd, this kind of movement. So there's gonna be challenges, obstacles. There's gonna be people questioning along the way. And right there, you're gonna have to be thick. You're gonna have to build a thick skin. All that negativity that comes with, But all great things start small. Not all great things start as big, Not all great things start as perfect. All great things start small. Very big companies, very big organizations, they started small. So I'm thankful for this opportunity and the platform. And when the wheels get rolling, remember, it is not us, it is not in our own plans where this thing grows, but we know that now we have a very reliable source. We have God who's driving us, We have God who's driving us, we have God who's behind us, who's pushing us, who's going to keep motivating us. So this thing is headed by a very powerful, reliable source. Even the person who's heading us is very well orientated within the kingdom of God. So it was not just by coincidence or but as we said, this first episode is all about knowing Kingdom Ambassadors and knowing our host as well. So with you and me, another set of history, so growing up, did you always know Christ? Did you have to find Christ on your own? Was it always a family thing around those dynamics?
I grew up in a setting, a Christian family.
Okay.
So I've always been a Christian girl.
I see.
In simple terms, I've always been a Christian girl. So we would go to church every Sunday. obviously even during the week, every Wednesday it's prayer, Saturday it's rehearsal, it's
so the things you don't understand, it's frustrating. Why am I like Thursday? Why am I when I want
coming home, now you have to also tell a bazalwane.
Exactly.
You understand? But I grew up in a setting, a Christian family, but along the way, I think in my teenage years, I definitely had to figure out who Christ is
for you yourself.
Because obviously, when you grow up, you move out of your parents' house, you move out from their coverage. Obviously, they'll continue to pray for you all of that, but you need to know this God for yourself again. So I think it was in 2016 when I said, okay, now it's no longer a family issue. Now it's between Naledi and God. So it was in 2016.
16.
Yes.
You said so. Okay. Me man, growing up to my earliest memory, I remember it was my mom who first found Christ. It was my mom. My dad was always away working, but it was my mom. So one day she was like, I was very young, very young. I think grade 1, something like that.
Okay.
So my mom was the one who found Christ. She was the gateway to my whole family finding Christ. She was the gateway. Then came my father years later. But with me, my mom finding Christ, Manje also instilled this tradition or this culture to us, me and my sisters, to the both of us. So the one that's not especially with me. I got to work. I'm not waking up because I don't want to go to church. Baba, okay, daddy. I remember my mom was like, okay, daddy. I was like, I'm like, damn. So that way I was like, I was forced to go.
But did you grow up to like it though?
No, I grew up to like it. I just, for some reason, they thought there's something within the wall. There's something within the website. And today, I'm still discovering, I'm still within that journey already. There's something upon me. Okay, I need to pay attention to it. I need to grow in it. But before that, childhood yaga, nanegile mfanakazi. Nagile stowed. Primary school. I don't know if you remember Principal Mpembe. Principal Mpembe. Very stoked to you. Miaka hansi ki luane ka tona tshwara ke stress mo a ile teng ona tshwara ke stress dana luane ka tlung o tlotla a dubile I was that guy na fit, but I had my elder sister ona sala le gona ona nkata kai
kai how no le mfana stop
manna no soka ona khalmela but ona nka ayi mana the woman I don't have to watch him all the time okay, but I'm gonna get a hiding. I think she was looking forward to me getting a hiding. Cause now when they get amang, I never want to disappear. But she was like, and with my younger sister, yes, it's Negalwana. I know
that.
Yeah, but I remember it was that setting, and then we moved to Limpopo. But before that, my dad would always come home month end. Yeah, he was always working out. So I was raised by my mom, but my dad was present, but he was working also.
Outside.
Yeah, so we moved to him. Limpopo around 2008, and then out there also it was I struggled a lot because
how was the transition really from
it was challenging. It was challenging.
A whole province.
I struggled adjusting at first. I don't know English, I don't know Afrikaans, I don't know how things are done around here, bro. I don't know how
even the language there is different.
Yeah, Kibatswana. Yeah. So I get on Lesotho. I'm like, get on Lesotho. Mfana Lesotho. I'm like, bro, I struggle with that. Mfana Lesotho. I'm like, I get Mfana Lesotho. Just because I speak Sotho, I get Mfana Lesotho. Yeah, I would always ask them, when I was up to yeah, ke mo Rustenburg, Northwest, ke Batswane. I'm like, Lena Free State, ke Lesotho. I'm come from that region. I'm sorry, get on Lesotho. But I struggled a lot. I remember my first grade. I had to, the following year, 2009, I had to go back to grade 4. Because I hadn't really adjusted with the dynamics, the language, the subject, you know. So I was like, you know what, okay. My mom was like, grade 4 here. And then from there on, I think, after repeating the same grade, from there on, I just sailed all the way through, 2012, that's when we returned.
But wait, how was it finally living in a setting with your whole family?
With my whole family. It's like a thing I was always looking forward to.
Okay.
Yeah, I was always looking forward to. Now, time I every day.
Every day. Yeah, you see him every day now.
Yeah, I think I was always looking forward to that, and it gave me confidence. It built me. Now I'm behaving different. I'm behaving different. So I'm looking different. I'm behaving different. You know, I'm walking different. So that transition, I think it had to happen. For that set of years, under one roof. Yeah. So 2012, that's when we come back, but my dad had to remain. Yeah, we come back. Sport where I grew up.
Environment again.
Exactly. The accent, the accent, I'm from a Model C school.
Now you have to just
right? English. So imagine, I remember my first Sotho teacher. Dimu, my
what is that?
All the things are new to me.
Because
I think majority of my primary, it was always Afrikaans and English.
And you got used to it.
Yeah. So I transitioned. That transition was very struggling. I struggled a lot in Leon because Kidula go town ke na sekolo sa kasi. Ba khotsi ba ka be kopana le bona hi ba kena dikolo tsa magwa bona. Ka toropong. Yeah. So it was a very strange, that kind of transition growing up, you know, even along the way throughout high school, that's when I discovered God for myself.
Okay.
My SCO, school organization. So that's where I discovered God for myself. At one point, saying na leader ya SCO. I was saying na leader ya SCO. Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, interesting. How long were you a leader for?
I think countries. I think.
Also, how was it leading other Christian peers at your age?
I neki taller than at the same time. Neki taller, but I wouldn't really say I leader because Leonard is taller self. So we are all lost. We are all in the midst of confusion, finding ourselves. So for me as a leader, it did not work out. It wasn't working out. Because then I had not discovered God for myself.
Okay.
Yeah. It was that kind of transition. And I remember you were once president in the same high school. Remember, Nalena, we at some point we were in the same class. But years later, you were president. Tell me, how was that? Because when I can hear Hanser talk, you're very competitive. Vocally, you are very competitive. So I would imagine you would make a great president. Nana leading thousands, you are president of 1,000 learners in feet. How was that transition for you?
That moment in my life was very interesting. First of all, obviously you get there when you are only class rep and then they choose you and then you become part of SRC and then you become the president, right?
Yeah.
My dad is a very political person. So he would have a whole lot of like political conversations. And because he's a political person, his mindset is like that. So other things ended up being political. So I grew up
very competitive, conversation wise, always competitive.
So that's how I got to be in the SRC. That's the RCL and then the president. That's how it happened. Because I always felt challenged by the person and then I felt like I can do that. Sometimes I felt like I can do it better. You understand? Sometimes I felt like I'm inspired because you know how you are in grade 8, you are being inspired by these people by RCA. So I was inspired as well. I want to see myself there. I just want to see who president. Yeah, and then it happened. I remember the person that I was running with, the person, that girl was smart. That girl was very smart. She was intimidating me. I remember we had a meeting, the RCL members and the SGBs, and so now we have to present our speech.
I remember that.
As to why you want to be president. She had a whole speech written down, and she referenced back when
Wow.
Like she was.
This person had a profile.
You understand?
I had a network.
And I was there and I was blank. You know what? Whatever happens. If she gets it, she deserves it most definitely because she came. I was prepared, but Hakimubona, and she had 2 pages of speech. She has it. She has it in the bag. You understand? And then I got it, and I was like, okay. Okay, that's where I got to say, you know what? I think I'm a leader. And if I got the right training, I could go far with it. Yeah.
So I want to touch a bit of life after high school for you, going to varsity, coming back. Where are you currently now in life? I want to touch a bit on that. What is Naledi up to now, and how was it for you in varsity? You know, those life. Those years.
After matric, I wanted to leave home. I wanted
immediately.
I made sure that I go
freedom.
Home.
What a freedom.
I made sure that I go far from home, and I regretted it. Because I left Kaya Blomo, and I go to school. And I was living at rest, and you know how Fitlakwa they treat you. And then there was that, and then I got angry, and I was mad for the whole of first year. And then
wow, frustration. I
was so frustrated. I remember because I went second week of January. Come March, I wanted to come home. I cried. I remember my mom came and I don't born. When she came, she was asking me how things are. I wanted to come back home. I was crying. Because I felt like I can't do it. I can't live alone. I have to take care of myself. I have to take care of my academics. Like at this point, I'm responsible for me. Nobody is. I don't have my mom to push me. You understand? I felt like I'm lost. I want to come back home. But she advised me very well that I stayed. For that year, I was struggling to even find a church.
Wow.
And I think that contributed to that year just being the worst year. Because I was struggling. Spiritually, I was drowning. Spiritually, I was drowning. I did not have people mentoring me. I did not have people you understand? So you obviously end up doing other things. If you don't have what to do, you don't just remain idle.
You get lost in other things that you're not familiar with.
So I ended up mingling with the wrong people. Yeah, I ended up doing what first years do. You sneak out, you sneak in, and then all of that. But
freshers,
you know what? I
all those
thank
things.
God that it did not go far.
Okay.
I thank God it did not go far. I think later that year I got a church.
Okay.
And I started going to church, but it was very late that year. I think around October. But I think being able to find a home spiritually grounded me again. It brought me back.
Okay.
Yeah, and after that, it got difficult as the years went by, but because there was church and there was my spiritual life wasn't a mess like it were the first year. It got better. It got better, and by the grace of God, we graduated.
Oh, okay.
We
Wonderful,
graduated.
Wonderful.
We finished. So, we got what we went there for. I graduated early last year.
Oh, okay.
And right
it's
now,
recent.
It's very recent.
Oh, recent. Okay.
Yeah. And right now, I'm busy with my internship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm busy with my internship, and soon I'll be back in school again.
Okay. Going back to school, going back to the books again. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. No. I tried it this year, but bro, I'm like, ish. Manje, I call. The schedule is hectic for me. It's intense because I'm used to doing things laid back. Because I think now I went to TUT 2019. I came back 2022. So for the rest of 2023, so now, in between there, I got learnerships. Let's get that learnerships. I got to be an assistant educator, go see the secondary school. So in between there, I was going to work, being responsible. Manje, punctuation comes into picture. You know what? You are a professional today. You have to behave like a professional. There is responsibilities. But with the books, your school, I tried it this year, but there are things that are obstructing me. Because now there are responsibilities at home. There are bigger responsibilities that I'm carrying at home. So I was like, you know what? Okay, let me pause this one year school. You know what? I will come back to it. Let me focus on responsibilities. Let me focus on work. I will come back to it. Yeah, I
think that's where I am right now as well.
Oh, okay.
I said,
let
me put school aside for now. But with my kind of profession, school has to fail.
Oh, okay.
School has to, you can never say you are done. You always have to, because we are dealing with people. And there are many new diseases that are coming in. So school has to fail. You need to be. Yeah, so even though school is being like a but school has also failed.
I get it. I understand. And as we are about to wrap up, you, the next 5 years, where do you want to see yourself? Where are you going? Or 10 years, I can say, do we Catholics are the suit, Catholics are the tuxedo, all those sort of things. But they are not in your mind right now, all those sort of things.
If it's in God's plans, definitely. Okay. But I want to push myself academically too. I think in 10 years' time, you should call me Dr. Sabodi.
Okay. Dr. Maseko.
You should call me Dr. Sabodi. Yeah. I think I'm going to push that. In my field now, what I'm doing, I'm in the health sector. Okay. And you can branch out as much as you would like. You understand? So there are a lot of opportunities where I'm at. So if I sit down and do nothing, somebody's definitely gonna do it. Yeah. And I don't think I'm one person who gets easily distracted and wobble. So for me, doing one thing for Nako Etelele kind of gets tiring for me. You understand? Always, so that's why I'm saying, like, next year I'm going back to school. Okay. I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna continue with what I'm doing, and I know I'm gonna want to change it along the way. I know myself very well. I'm gonna change it along the way, but still in the health sector. So yeah.
Okay, no.
Interestingly enough, I'll never become a doctor, as in a medical doctor. Yeah. Okay. But I'll be a doctor somebody.
Okay, doctor somebody. As a title, I get it. Yeah, as a title, you're gonna have to have that title.
Fun fact: I'm scared of working with wounds.
Oh,
and terrifies me.
yeah,
So
yeah.
when I think of becoming a doctor and I think of that, I'm like, hey.
Oh, that's sort of phobia. I get it.
Yeah,
a
so
lot of
I'd
people
rather
tend
be
to suffer
helping
from
you
that.
in the background. Yeah.
No, very. Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it from us, your host. I am Debo Hosebela and my co-host, Onaledi Maseko. We will be back with another very powerful and fruitful episode. As you check there on the bottom of the screen, there is our social media handles. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, even WhatsApp, we are there. And if you even want to buy one of our shirts or whatsoever, there is a WhatsApp contact number that's going to be displayed at the bottom of your screen. You can simply text those numbers and put in your order. And for those who are looking to join the Kingdom Ambassadors movement, I think more details will follow up on the next episodes that are coming. But for now, this was just simply an introduction episode. So I hope to your liking. It's very appealing. And please don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment in the section below.
We love you and see you in the next episode. That was the cute. Yo.